Hello, welcome back to another video. We're doing a bit of a just cozy vlog this week, and I am starting this off with sourdough because who doesn't want to start with sourdough? And it is kind of like a staple within my house, so we're doing that. So I'm not going to go through like the whole process of exactly how to do everything. I was thinking about doing a bit of a more like a tutorial video for my sourdough at some point, but it's just one of the things that I did this week, so I thought I would chuck in a couple of clips. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to get up to this week. Obviously, anything I do actually have a couple of days off this week, so that'll be nice, and I might get a little bit more done. I think some of the weather's supposed to be alright, so there might be like some little garden bits, and yeah, let's just see what we get up to. But it's cozy vibes around here. But for now, sourdough, and then we'll see what we get up to. So these are just some of the new additions to the garden. I'm always adding things into the garden. I'm terrible for it. Tried out a new garden centre and picked out these little heather plants, which I had to have. Come on, it's literally my name. And managed to get like 4 different varieties from the garden centre, which was quite cool. They were on clearance, but they're like perennial plants. They'll come back every year, which is good. What else did I get? These grass plants, they actually came from my neighbour. She must have seen that I'd been like gardening more, and so that was really sweet of her to bring those over for me. So I'll see where I can put those in somewhere. I got this wisteria plant as well. It's quite like a small like young plant, but I can't really have like a big climbing wisteria. They're so expensive, it's ridiculous, and then also in a rental it's just not really realistic. So I figured if I get like a little one, I can kind of like grow it up, and I guess then as well I almost get the satisfaction of having grown it from a younger plant. So then eventually when I have my own house, I'll have a nice big wisteria, which I would have grown from this tiny little plant, unless I kill it in the meantime, which yeah, I'll cross my fingers. I do also have like a lemon tree that I bought from B&Q, same as where I bought the wisteria from, so we'll see how that does as well. But I will do like a bit of a garden update at some point. There have been like a lot of new things growing and just a lot of stuff going on, so I will show you that properly at some point as well. Probably like in the next couple of weeks, I would say I'll do a video on that. So me and my friend went pottery painting, which was really, really fun. And I painted this really cute little plate with a little tomato on it. I had basically seen like on a TikTok, I think this person had like the most incredible collection of like different plates and bowls and all sorts of stuff like she used for hosting and things like that. I mean, I rarely host, but you know, a girl can dream. And then I just really wanted more like eclectic sort of, you know, pieces in the kitchen. Like I already have so many random different mugs, but I don't really have like different like plates and bowls and bits like that. So I did this when we went pottery painting, which I absolutely love it. And then my friend went and picked them up the other day, so which was really sweet of her. So I'll include some like little clips of the actual day, like when we went and did the painting, as I did get some little snapshots which I can show you. I did also then pick up this little like really cute little lemon plate from, I believe it's like B&M, so just to, you know, add to the collection. It'll slowly grow, which is fine, but that's what we're doing. And yeah, the lemon plate can now be added with the tomato plate, and that's the start of the collection. So I think there's just going to be all sorts of things. I didn't actually realise they're both like food related, but you know, we move. So yeah, anyway, I'll show you the clips from the actual day of the painting. So I'm going to grow some mint. So I have done this before actually. It didn't actually turn out that well because I left it all in the water for way too long before planting. I've got some really thick bits on here. They will be great for planting. Basically, oh my god, the smell is amazing. I wish you could smell it through the camera. So basically what you're going to do is any bits that you're like going to propagate, basically you're just going to want to take off like the lower leaves. So I would probably do, I'll probably do it like that, I would say, and then that is going to go in water. So I'm just going to do that on the others, and then I will get them in a glass of water to start propagating. So I basically save like any sort of like glass jars and containers and stuff I get from food and herbs and spices and all that, so that I can basically use them for any number of different projects like this. So as you can see, I've just put these in the jars with water, and then they will just probably sit on the side. I'll keep sort of like replacing the water. That's one thing I didn't do last time, was replace the water like every couple of days, and they probably didn't help. Like last time I did this, they just all sort of like died in the pots, but probably because I wasn't changing the water enough. I don't know if it's like, you know, with spring onions, when you have those and you have to change the water literally like every day, otherwise it starts to smell and it's all gross. Maybe it's like that. So I'm going to do that this time and keep refreshing the water and see how well they do. But even for now, like they just, they look really cute, and the smell is amazing. I just come into my kitchen, it smells of mint now. So yeah, let's see how they do, and I will update you on those in a future vlog or on Instagram or something, so stay tuned for that. So one thing that I do that really helps me to slow down is making some of my own herbal tea bags. And personally, so I was looking for a spearmint tea bag that wasn't like ridiculously priced, because I knew I was going to go through a fair bit of them, and basically couldn't find one that wasn't just like costing me an arm and a leg to buy like a decent amount of them. So I then decided just to make my own, essentially. I've tried the whole like tea strainer thing where you get like the loose leaf and put it in that strainer. They just annoyed me, to be honest. So I would much rather get like biodegradable, or at some point I want to get some compostable tea bags. But currently I'm just working my way through these ones which I ordered last time, which honestly I've had these for so long. It was like a pack of like a few hundred. So they take a while to get through, which is fine by me. And they didn't really cost too much. I think these ones are just biodegradable. They're not, I don't know if that means, does that mean they're compostable? I don't know. But anyway, so I then just use spearmint loose leaf tea, and then, because if anyone else has tried, spearmint tea by itself does not actually taste that great. So I then just mix some peppermint in there as well, and that sort of helps bring like the more minty taste to it, but it gives me the benefits of the spearmint tea. So for anyone that doesn't know, spearmint tea is really, really helpful for people with PCOS, as it helps to like balance your hormones. But yeah, so equally I just love doing this as like a little, it's just a little thing, helps me sort of like, gives me something to do that is sort of like repetitive, and it's like, I don't want to say mind numbing because that sounds bad, but like almost like it's, what is the word? Therapeutic. That's what it is. It's therapeutic. So I am just going to go ahead and do these. Finally getting to the end. It is definitely the longest bit of it, and so this is my way of getting spearmint tea that A, doesn't taste gross because it's got peppermint tea in, and it's then not super expensive because it's something I make myself. And also, like, I can then use the tea bags, like I could use them for anything. So I have started trying to find some different herbal teas that I like, and who knows, maybe I'll then try and make some different ones that aren't mint and see how that goes. But yeah, it's also just like a nice little activity to sort of like help me slow down a bit, just chill out. So yeah. So that was everything that I got done this week. I hope you enjoyed. Honestly, thank you so much if you've got to this point. Thank you so much for watching. I know there was a bit of just all sorts of things in today's vlog, but hopefully it was a nice little cozy watch for you. I'm going to do a bit of like a garden update at some point, maybe like show some of the things that I've been growing. Genuinely, like, I'm such a beginner with it, it's unreal, but you know, I'm learning as I go. I'm kind of treating it as a bit of like an experiment really, and just sort of like seeing what happens. But yeah, I'll do a bit of a garden update at some point and kind of show you what I've been getting up to in the garden, what I've been planting and all that. That might be in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. It means the absolute world. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment anything that you might want to see. And yeah, I hope you have a great weekend and a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye.